Hi, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. I'm Melissa Peshka with Essential Life Mastery Coaching and Healing. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today, I want to talk to you all about reflection. Yesterday was my day of reflection, the one day of the year that I go into deep reflection. It's a little melancholy, but it's my day. It was 10 years for my divorce and 9 years for my mom's passing when she went to become an angel. Both events were very traumatic in my life, but they also led me to the healing that I've done thus far and still growing and still healing. All of those traumatic events were fear-based. We fear things that we don't necessarily ask for, but we know they're going to come eventually, and we grieve. Neither one of them I asked for. Well, the divorce I did, but it was without merit. I never asked to be hurt. I never asked to be a single mom, never asked to be alone, and all the emotions that come with it. But I had to do it all. I had to muster up the strength, and I did it. And I thrived. I didn't just survive, I thrived. And even though it was tough, I have become the person that I am today because of that. And I have no regrets. My mom's passing to become an angel, well, it was her time. We weren't ready for it, but she was. I know deep in my heart she was. And she gave us the strength to grieve and to carry on with our lives and to keep her close so she can watch over us. She healed all of life's pain, physical, emotional, mental. She healed all of that when she passed. And when you love somebody who is suffering and you see that when they do pass, you kind of take a deep breath and you know that they're healed. And that is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones, is allowing their presence to not exist anymore so they can be healed. It was tough. Your life does change when your mom dies. It's funny how when something happens in your life, it's the first thing you want to do is, oh my God, I got to call my mom and let her know. And then you take a step back and you say, well, I can't do that, but I know she knows. I know she saw it. I know she's here. I know she's with me. That's the faith I have. In a sense, you kind of feel like your childhood died along with that, because my mom, as I was the youngest of four, so she always said, that's my baby. Even into my 40s, she still continued to say, that's my baby. That's the baby. It's kind of weird because I don't have that anymore. I'm not anyone's baby. I mean, my dad's still with us, so I'm his baby, but it's different when it's your mom. And I have to grow from that as well. And I am. What I'm trying to say with all this is reflection isn't always necessarily a bad thing. It can show you how much you've grown. It can show you lessons you've learned. And it also can bring a smile to your face because you remember good times, you remember funny things, you remember things. Um, Even though my divorce was tough, there still were, my gosh, some good things. And I can reflect on those and laugh. And yeah, unfortunately, we're not at a point where I can text and go, oh my God, do you remember this? I can't do that. But I can reflect on it and I can remember it. And I have two kids that I can also share funny memories with. And my mom, um, every new person that has come into my life in the last 9 years, I've introduced them to her through my stories, through my memories, through my love for her. So they all know her. And it doesn't necessarily hurt when I look in the mirror every day, I see her because I look just like her. I look just like her, even down to having the same fingers. I'm exactly like her. It's kind of ironic. I feel bad for my dad sometimes. But reflection brings growth, it brings transition. And even though I said those things were all fear based, they were a fear based of our own inabilities to handle the situation. So in the beginning, through my divorce, I was, how am I going to do this? How am I going to survive? How am I going to make money? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Well, I surprised myself. And I had a lot of faith. I had faith after the fear. Because once you make a decision, you can't have the fear anymore. And with my mom, it was, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to go on without her? I can't call her, ask her how to cook something. I can't call her for advice. But I again had to go with my faith that she's always there with me and I'll make the best decision I could. And so it shows you that it's unnecessary fear if you just have the faith that will carry you through. And the trust to know that whatever happens is happening for your own good. It's tough to go through events like this. Um, it's life changing and traumatic, obviously. But when you look back, if you just let go of the reins and you turn around and look at how far you've actually guided that vehicle, that horse, that whatever that you're riding on in this thing called life, and you look back at the road and you think, gosh, I've really come far. Good for me. And good for you and everyone out there who is riding on that road to thriving. Keep the faith and know that 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 years from now, you will look back and go, gosh, how did I do that? But you did. And have pride in yourself and pride in your strength. So thank you all for allowing me to share that with you. And if you have any other questions regarding that, I'd love to talk with you about it. So please feel free to reach out. And I wish you all a blessed day. Take care. Thanks for watching.